Hello there, my name is Ev and welcome to the channel. This VOD was streamed live at twitch.tv/evil.noodle where I once again played Monster Prom 4 MonsterCon, the supernatural dating sim where this time as Mothman, we go around the convention with our friends in hopes of finding love and writing our comic. As usual, if you like this video, feel free to give it a like and subscribe, and be sure to check out my Twitch for more live content. Now, without further ado, on to the video. Hello. How are we doing? Jesus, why does my microphone feel like it's so low? There we go. Where is it? I double checked I had the DLC download. Holy shit, that's loud. Whoops. Anyways, how are we doing? Are we good? I thought you were... Okay, I was about to say, like, aren't you usually a nerd? Okay, that song is so loud. Oh boy. I am just happy that... I know, I saw. Which was very, very impressive. Okay. Sorry, I'm just double checking my settings, considering yesterday's mishap with settings. Friendly font, accessible. You know, we'll use this font. Remove flashes. Yes, yes, yes. And check one last thing with settings. Only affect regular events. Okay, that's allowed. That's allowed. Okay. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. But yeah, that was genuine. What the fuck is that word? Genuinely. There we go. It was genuinely fairly impressive how much you got to yap yesterday. Okay, settings seem slightly too loud. Maybe it's just loud on my end. I had to like turn my volume down a whole bunch yesterday while editing, and then I had to like crank it again afterwards. Because like Lemmy and I are louder than I thought when we're together. Hey, can I select? We'll play a long game. I like the low 5 vibes, they're the best. SpookyCon. Oof. I just want to be Mothman. Yes. Sorry, Mossman. Nah, fuck that. We're being Noodle. There we go. I love the color gradient. Holy shit. Ah! Anyways, sorry. Why do I sound like that? I'm literally... Look, the only reason I'm playing this is because I want to be Mothman. And I should do a Mothman cosplay. That would be so cool. That would be so cool. They have an item in the Lego mode of Fortnite. Huh.
That's an awful idea.
What does he call it again?
Hooray!
Saxophone. Right.
I have the
Oh, shut the fuck up, Nico. Clowns. Anyways. I hate Nico, okay? Fuck this guy. Actually, I'm trying to do the opposite of that. Hate this guy. Okay. 3 things we like. Overspending on limited edition blind boxes, pretending you're someone else, evil lair interior design. I picked the fucking dyslexic friendly font and I still can't read. Only one bed, main character syndrome, yaoi, drunken karaoke, feel good fanfics, iambic pentameters, collecting katanas, and weird reality shows. We're going with the blind boxes thing specifically because I bought a blind box the other day. Or like one of those, Wait, no, that is a blind box. What am I saying? The Amazing Digital Circus one. Oh my god, I should! That is genius. Let's do weird reality shows. And I do like iambic pentameters. Top 3 favorite. Oh my god, look at the options! Okay, you're first. And then I gotta go with you. And then I gotta go with the squid because I have like a little squid, a little purple squid, like plushie that I got like, oh my god, like almost 6 years ago. Oh, I love that thing to death. Speaking of blind box, oop. Oh, right.
Let's write something juicy.
Why do I sound like that? Here. Once I get through this, I'm going to... Here's a spoiler. That's fine. The show's been out for so many years at this point. Yeah. Ooh, what kind of comic are we making this time? Actually, I want to go with this one. This looks like crime. We're going with this one. I'm sorry. I'm like, let's ask. No, I pick. I am picking. Yes. I'm gonna turn the music. The lights. Sorry, I'm turning the music down ever so slightly. And also turn this down. Because I like the music, but at the same time, I'm like, it's all I can hear right now. The galaxy brain. Ah. Okay. Actually, also turning this down slightly. Resume. Sorry. I like how the second I pop up, I'm complaining about the lights. Where do we go first? Hotel, main stage, community zone, lobby, or merch hall? We have a lot of options today. You know what? Let's start at the hotel. It's where we start all conventions. Why do I do this? You decided to hit the hotel bar for a cocktail because you're classy like that. It's a pity you don't know shit about cocktails. When the waiter comes, you panic and order a made-up cocktail like a twisted torso, a hug on the hill, and a vacuum cleaner. What do you know? They have those cocktails. True. You proved your credentials as a cocktail connoisseur, and you get totally shit-faced thanks to your +2 creativity for coming up with drink names. I need to blow my nose. Sorry. Ugh. I think it's just... Maybe the Mothman got, like, overwhelmed by how many lights there are. Sorry about that. I don't know why I'm so stuffed up. I think it's just, again, all the dust is burning up in the vents right now. Alright. Sometime later, you're in the hotel bathroom, giving your remaining shirts the sniff test when you hear Liam grumbling in the other room. Oh my god, this is such a cute outfit. Also, I toggled on so that they'll have their alternate outfits. So, we're gonna get alternate outfits and Halloween outfits. Have any of you seen my keys? I could have sworn I left them on the nightstand. Poor Liam, yet another victim of faulty witness testimony. All clues point to the keys not being on the nightstand. Fuck you, Nico, you piece of shit. Couldn't bring myself to put more doubt in his fragile mind, even if my memory had more holes than a wedge of Swiss cheese. How often do you find yourself in a Home Depot? Good lord. I don't know where your keys could be. Do your magnifying glass up to the task. This is seriously such a cute outfit, though. Like, I like how it's almost like an idol outfit. Go fuck yourself. I don't care what he has to say. Oh, the lighting section's so pretty. It was like that, or I would also, as a child, just like hang around the carpets that they would have like hanging down. I don't know why that was so entertaining to me. What do you mean prime suspect? Your last few possession of the keys. Getting up to spicy business in the hotel room you don't want us to find out about? No, I obviously didn't lose the keys on purpose. You better solve this mystery before Liam blows a gasket. How do you find the missing keys? You gotta trust the noir detective method. Go to the hotel bar, get drunk, maybe start a fight. It'll help the process somehow. Solve this mystery the same way badly written detective movies do. Cast a spell that conjures a flashback with a voiceover narration for convenient exposition. I'm going with this one. Check your spellbook app for an applicable spell. Find one called Dumpus Expositionus. That works. Cast a spell and the room is awash with a flashback of Nico from earlier today. Ugh. Lack of faith in the world, whatever. Shut up. Shut up. A mystery. Can't believe I almost forgot. Shut up. Okay, I got water. Hold on.
What the fuck?
I wasn't expecting him to yell. Really committed to the part. Go get my fucking keys. Nico fishes the keys out of the sewer. Finally head to the con. +2 smarts, -2 fun.
I can't wait to tell everyone about this.
Let's go to Merch Hall. Oh my god, look at that picture! You find a stand at the Merch Hall that sells hyper-realistic VR headsets. You buy one immediately. VR is the future. You put it on and you see your surroundings. Yep, it's a scam. The headset is basically a football helmet and a pair of glasses. No refunds allowed, but the headset looks good on you. Like, +2 charm good. Okay, not bad. I'm not a fun person, though. You, Liam, Zoe, and April are browsing Artist Alley, looking for any prints that grab your attention. You end up finding a booth that doesn't so much grab your attention as step on it. Oh god, not the feet guy again. I hate this guy. You commit to the aesthetic, you commit. I respect that, but why feet? Find them fascinating physically, emotionally, spiritually, obsessively, whatever. I don't like the feet guy. He's weird. Sorry, I have hiccups now. The closest you'll ever get to my feet is getting one buried in your ass. Yeah. Because I'm guessing you like hikes. Lots of walking and feet involved. Okay, I'm very happy I toggled the Halloween outfits. They look so cute. I'm slightly less scared of her now that she's not as mascot-y looking and just has a red nose. Because I toggled the Halloween outfits and the alternate outfits to be on because I wanted to see what it would be. And for once, April is not scaring the shit out of me. I'm shocked. I think it's because her like thing is so over the top that I just think mascot. But her just having like a red fucking nose, not as scary. It's kind of nice. They really are. Everyone complains about hands, but you know what they say, feet are just the hands of the legs. Okay, Liam. Why do you have many thoughts? You need to stop thinking. Siren song of the feet, weird bones. It shows. I'm sorry, that kind of came out of nowhere. I'm so sorry. May not have advice, but you do have random bullshit you can pass off as advice. Draw a pair of shoes and erase them from your drawing. Voila, now the feet are showing. Switch lives with someone for, you know what they say, you gotta walk a mile in someone else's shoes if you want to know their feet, like, really well. It's not how the saying goes, but for some reason everyone's still down. You switch your shoes and your lives for a couple of hours. Liam becomes a popular idol. He looks unnervingly good in clown shoes and gets the kawaii poses down in record time. April writes a fanfic about her good friend Zoe attending, God, it's a mouthful, an interdimensional Zoe prom and having an orgy with her 50 AU selves. Okay. Put on Liam's loafers, draw some men with beautiful butts, and become mildly insufferable by correcting everyone's grammar. Zoe wears your shoes. Okay. Meet back up later with a deeper appreciation for your friends and an appreciation for how bad Liam's feet must hurt all the time. Let's see if it worked. Don't draw my feet. I don't know what I expected. It's a bug. It's a bug's foot. I don't know what I expected. Okay. Ugh. Okay. That's okay. We've already proven the method works. If you draw my feet, the only thing getting rendered will be you rendered unconscious in a ditch. I like that. Some people just don't. Okay. +2 charm, -2 creativity. You know what? I'll take it. Find some juicy gossip. Okay. Let's go to the main stage. Sorry, I'm getting weird hiccups. Oh? You sit down to watch a panel about a new proposed TTRPG classes. There are tons of cool options like insurance salesperson, horse with knife shoes, and Steve. Your mind is bursting with new TTRPG world-building ideas to counter Steve's naturally overpowered abilities, giving you +2 smarts. Hell yeah. Oh, I'm way too smart and very boring. Must have dozed off during a panel because you wake up in the middle of a Liam prom cosplay contest. Liam and Zoe are chatting with... Fuck, Nico's back. So which Liam are you cosplaying? Classic Liam. He sucks. Impressive. Where'd you get such an accurate costume? Found in Liam's suitcase. It was really nice of him to pick a classic Liam cosplay for me. Pretty sure those are just my clothes. Okay. Even better because I got deep into character. Okay. That's sick world. Okay, Zoe. Okay, Zoe. Whether it's because they show cleavage or because they're wearing Liam's actual clothes, Nico wins the Liam Prom cosplay contest. Congrats, you were the most Liam to ever Liam. Shut up. What? Only the one true Liam could understand his own superior jargon. You must be some inferior poser. Never seen this before. Nico's gone too deep into character. I don't want to snap him out of it. If it means he'll be, like, away from me. I'm going with this because my coworker keeps fucking saying this word. Like, my coworker fucking loves this word because it's so fun for him to say. I also don't remember the definition of it. It's real. I hate you. Okay. So it's set in stone. Can we take a vote on it? Okay. Type of bird? No. Process of learning one day? No. Nobody wants that. How to put it? Okay. +2 smarts for breaking Nico out of character with a nerd word, but you lose -2 boldness. Damn it. Look at the lights. Let's go to the lobby. I want to see Persona. I've been around Lemmy too much. I know a Persona cosplay when I see it. You decide to walk around the lobby, which is the most intimidating activity at the con for anyone who's not a social butterfly. Some random people ask you to take a pic of them. You're forced to push people around to actually move. You even say bless you to someone who sneezed. Look at you socializing. Here's +2 boldness. I need to drink my tea. I just punched my water. Thank God it's not fucking Nico again. Walking through the lobby with April, Zoe, and Liam, but it's quite busy this time. You're fine just to stay together. Can't get separated by the crowd. Let's hold hands for safety. Is that really necessary? If we get separated, we can just text each other and meet back up somewhere. You don't want to get separated at a con. True. You hold hands, which is great because that's second base for you. Okay. Yes, touching hands is second base. It's been a rough year, so you've adjusted your bases to reflect more realistic goals. Okay. Unfortunately, your hands are sweaty before you realize that April slipped from your grasp. Help! I thought I told everyone to stick together. April's too petite to fight the crowd current. Just a few feet ahead, we'll rejoin her at the end of the room. No, this is bad. The current's going to take her straight to the... Oh? The what? Going through the middle of the lobby. You really are a newbie. What? Is that a thing? It must be an American convention thing. Oh my god. You better save April if you ever want any of your friends to take you to third base. Prolonged eye contact. Okay. Perform a guitar solo so awesome that you gain the right to crowd surf. This way you can pull April out of the crowd. Riptide. It's too late for her. Just befriend a random con goer and make them the new April. It's what old April would have wanted, probably. We're going with this because I need fun. I need to earn some fun here. Since when do you hate being a buzzkill? I thought it was a core part of your identity. But if that plan requires a guitar which you don't have. That's true, but then a mysterious stranger appears and hands you an electrical guitar. You can do it, Noodle, they say with a wink. I believe in you. Yes. No time to be confused. You shred that guitar to fucking pieces with the most epic solo ever. People turn to look at you, realizing how cool you are. You have earned the right to crowd surf. Crowd lifts you up by Okay. What the fuck? Don't ever lose your grip on me again. I'm too pretty to die in a place like this. You two crowd surf to your other friends. I admit that was pretty cool, but you should give the guitar back. You turn back to the stranger, but no one is there. Maybe it was a ghost. This is the monster realm. There are dozens of ghosts here, and I'm pretty sure the guitar owner was a harpy. I believe that. We are in a super crowded place. It's only normal they disappear into the crowd. True, true. Leave the guitar at lost and found. You decide to do the most sensible thing. Pawn the guitar for money to buy churros. +2 creativity, -2. I want to be fun. I'm not a fun person. Don't read into that. Who do I sit with?
My favorite combination.
Who do I sit with? You still scare me. It's always okay. I'm not saying near either of these two. Doug and Owen are at the same table. Who do I interact? I haven't seen either of these two yet. Who do I interact with? Help me. Because I've successfully romanced both of them at 2 different times. Should we go for Omen this time? I need an opinion, please. I say we go for Omen this time. Because we went with Doug last time. Sorry, I was frying my brain, woman. Why did you just state that like a caveman? But yes, we will go for Omen. You know what? Let's do a board game night. I fucking love their little sprites. They are so cute. You and Omen have a great game night. You decide to make it a poker night. You decide to make it a poker night. Owen completely wipes the floor with you. What the fuck, dude? I think autocorrect got you. That's fucking funny, though. That is actually great. Anyways. Quite easy to have a poker face when your face is a mask made of metal. Come to think of it, how did they even manage to make any expressions if their face is a mask made of metal? Okay. Some questions are best left unanswered, you guess. Cool. Alright, looks like we're going for Omen this time.
I'll tell everyone this is based on a true story.
Sorry, I like feel a sneeze coming up. Where is it? Okay, now I just feel stupid. I felt a sneeze and I was like, oh my god. I think I forgot to take allergy medication. I definitely forgot to take allergy medication. Oh god. I wonder how better I am at Fortnite on PC. I don't know. Before getting into the drawing part of your comic project, you call a couple of your friends. I love how I'm sitting just with my hands in front of me. You realize some of your characters look exactly like them. Happens when you have such cool looking friends, so you thought it would be nice to get their approval for their likeness first. Why did you get banned from the zoo? You kept shooting a gun at random stuff for the lulz. You kept trying to fit stuff inside the zebra's mouth for scientific reasons. You got robbed by dogs, so it was for your own safety. You tried to make No Pants Tuesdays a thing. For science. Choose a detective book that would totally catch your attention. No. Death of a Twink. Kid Detectives in Babies, Where Do They Come From? The Mystery of How Planes Fly. I think I have to go with this one. This one's just fucking funny. We're going with this one. Ugh, I'm not a fun person, apparently. I need to be more fun.
Others will never believe this.
We're going to the community zone this time. Also, this is just how I sit normally, by the way. Like, y'all don't get to see it because I don't have hand tracking, but I do just kind of sit like a villain sometimes. It's kind of fun. Like, especially when you, like, rest your elbows just on the desk. It's also how I crochet. It's nice. You attend an indie tabletop game showcase and get pulled into a Euro game based around the classic party game Never Have I Ever. It's like the original game, but there are different point values assigned to the severity of your admissions. Also sudden death rules, a phone-a-friend mechanic, and a robber somehow. 2 hours later, you decide that never will you ever play this game again. +2 fun at hearing the embarrassing things other players have admitted. Yay! Also, I like how I just have like a little ring. That's cute. Later, you're at the hotel bar with Doug and Nico. Fuck you, Nico! Progress past the happy tipsy stage and are deep into sad boy hours. I don't want to sound ungrateful. My dad loves me, but I never felt like he tried to understand my hobbies or why I like the things that I... Oh, hi, Omen! Shut the fuck up. I finally tracked down my old magic grimoire from my villain days. Found time to check my old evil lairs for my belongings. Most of them have been converted into Airbnbs, but I found my grimoire buried in one of the bathrooms. Owner was irate, but you cannot make an omelet without breaking a few toilets, or how the saying goes. Shut up. What spell are you gonna cast? Good question. One of my favorites was an incantation that turns people inside out. Such a slow, hilarious way to die. Huh. Okay, that's funny. Not gonna do that one, are you? Now I have to... Why do you look the same, Nico? Were you already inside out or something? Fucking deserved. I think the problem is, you know, the whole being defeated and imprisoned in a suit that blocks your magical powers thing. Aw. Damn it, that would have been so good. Sure, you can still cast some of the spells in here without magic. What? It's like when you're making brownies but forgot to buy the sugar, so you use applesauce. Doug, what the fuck is wrong with you? Oh, Jesus, why did the window close? That was weird. Someone needs to enroll Doug in a cooking class stat, but right now you gotta cheer up Omen by finding a spell they can cast with no magic. This spell is for shooting metal projectiles at deadly speed. It's just a gun. You don't need a possession spell to control someone else's body, just piggyback ride them. Gun.
Nice job, idiots.
Presents the same problem. Guns are fueled by magic, which I cannot cast. Guns aren't fueled by... Shut the fuck up. Any old fool can use them. Yes, including this idiot. Must obtain one. Are they difficult to get? No expert, but they are deadly weapons, so I imagine it'll be hard. 30 minutes later, Owen walks out of the gun store with a pistol in her pocket. So this is definitely American. Who texted me? Okay. Let's put this to use. Should we go to a shooting range? Shooting the gun would be more fun if you had a target to aim at. Anything can be your target if you use your magic. Are we gonna shoot Nico? Oh. Omen shoots some poor sap crossing the street. He was jaywalking, so you guess he kind of deserved it. Okay. Excuse me, miss. Did you just shoot the innocent bystander? Yes, but you see, I had a very good reason for doing so. I wanted to. Fair enough, but you gotta have a license to carry a firearm. You know what the punishment... You know what the punishment for not having one is. There we go. What is it? A warning. Consider yourself warned. Carry your license. Okay. And remember, civilians are only allowed to shoot 4 people per day. But between you and me, if you claim it was self-defense, you can squeeze in a few more for free. Huh. Nope. Girl. Holy shit, you live in hell. But at least Omen's happy. +2 boldness, -2 fun. Fuck, I just got that back. Okay.
To find some juicy gossip.
Let's go to the main stage. You're sitting at the main stage for a panel titled Are Dating Sims Back? The stage is empty. After a few minutes, a shy-looking guy approaches a mic and says they're not because they never left to begin with. Audience goes crazy for dating sims, +2 smarts for learning dating sims will never stop being cool. Dating sims will never stop being cool. I think I just kind of merged all those words together. Meet up with Liam, Owen, and that bitch to attend a marathon viewing of the greatest shonen anime of all time, Garuto Academia's Dragon Balls. She's a fucking cactus! Oh my fucking god, that's funny. We've got 5 hours and 26 minutes of pure show and bliss ahead of us. I almost said pure. I don't know why. I fucking love... Oh my god, the bracelet's so cute. This is funny. I like this. I hate you. I don't care for this. Why would I get excited about watching a dumb kid's cartoon? Some badass fight scenes later. Kick his ass. You cannot lose now. I've developed a deep parasocial attachment to you. Awesome. I'm sure a cheesy flashback will give him enough strength to pull through. You're right. How do you do that? I just know how anime goes. Now watch Gerudo's old sensei randomly turn up and lead him in a dramatic training montage. Some kind of psychic. Simply understood. Oh, whatever. Lottery ticket numbers, I don't know. Anime psychic. Okay. Suppose my life was an anime. What would the protagonist... Would the protagonist win the lobby? If so, what would the winning numbers be?
Stop.
Not psychic, anime, or otherwise. Okay. I won't tell anyone you're an anime psychic if you can't handle the fame. Liam's clearly annoyed and wants the attention removed from him, which is great because you want the attention on you. Divert attention from Liam by convincing everyone that Gerudo only will win the tournament if y'all send them the energy by screaming very loud. Wow everyone by making your own prediction. The true threat isn't the big buff enemy, it's a short quiet one with an overcrowded design. I just want to scream.
Now you're talking.
Shut the fuck up. Okay, that... I would like to apologize. That one was just like a deep-rooted rage that just came out. Fucking hate this guy. I like this game. I hate this guy. Get your battle cries ready. You won't be helping. You can't affect the non-interactive media by screaming. Shut up. You know what? I'm gonna say shut up, Liam. I need this. Not with that attitude. Prove Liam wrong. Okay. Supposedly emboldened by the crowd's collective screaming, Gerudo wins the tournament.
Is the most glorious day of my life.
Okay, girl. Doesn't prove anything. We'll have won anyway. Because you predicted it. Because this episode is pre-recorded and ends the same way every time. Don't be salty because you're not the only one with anime superpowers. Jealousy is a disease. Get well soon. I like that. I want to use that. +2 charm, -2 smarts. I'll take it. Sorry, you're talking so much I need to drink tea. Yeah, we're going to the merch hall. Near the merch hall, you find a gacha shop. You put in a coin and you get a really buff duck. Random but cool. I like the buff ducks. There's a letter. Please help us. We buff ducks were imprisoned in these balls by the gacha masters centuries ago. It all began with, and you're bored. You get another gacha and it's another buff duck. +2 charm. You know what? Disappointed but not surprised.
Greetings, my fellow congoers.
Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you supporting my art. You mean you created all this? Yaoi is my passion. I invested over 10,000 hours in perfecting my craft. You seem like someone that would do that. You didn't start drawing yaoi until last year. The numbers don't add up. Once again, math rears its ugly head to sabotage the beauty of art. You spent a 10,000 hour year on this stupid hobby. How far you have fallen. Ouch. I know of your past, Liam. You used to be Angelus, ruler of the dark side. Subjugated millions. You nearly conquered the world. I know, but I'm not that anymore. I don't enjoy reminiscing of my dark past. You mean your glorious past? I looked up to you. Aw. You were once one of the biggest threats to our reality, and... Okay. Omen, look at the butts. Alright. Oh, she's getting pissed. Even if you don't care for yaoi, there's plenty of hobbies that could take your mind off of murder and destruction. Why would I want to do that? You're in the Redemption Arc program, and as your sponsor, I'm making this mandatory. We're getting Omen in a hobby. Can crochet be an option? I think she would like crocheting with people's intestines. Get her into sewing. Reptile. You know what? This one is close enough. Are you trying to trick me by using violence? She's on to us. Look at this cool tiny sword. We call it a needle. Isn't that just the plot of Hollow Knight? The needle is a sword. I may be old noodle, but even in my time we had needles. Think of it this way. The redemption arc program establishes that you should stop stabbing people, right? More of a case-by-case basis, but for the most part, yes. Oh, no. Stabbing is always wrong. Never deal in absolutes. Nerd. You make me want to stab stuff. And by stuff, I mean your face. Use that. Imagine this piece of purple fabric is Liam's face and stab it with a needle. Now that sounds interesting. Omen stabs the fabric. Blah, 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 blah. The blah, blah, blah. Omen stabs the fabric repeatedly. Also, I have noticed, like I noticed this yesterday when I was recording for the YouTube intro, which by the way, YouTube video will be up sometime this afternoon. I need to go through a couple final things. But I noticed that when I have to like pre-record stuff, what is a 30-second intro takes me almost 10 fucking minutes because I can't read. And I'm stupid. I even write everything in fucking Comic Sans so I can read the script. And I hate myself. I honestly could just do like a supercut of intros one day. Just so you can see just how much I don't use. Because I use so much. I use so much. Like, quite often it is just a lot of me going blah, blah, blah. Just so I can make a sound. Also, every single time I try to record, I either yawn, sneeze, or cough like a toddler. There's, like, within about 10 seconds of starting a recording, that is what I do. Which is why for some reason, when I start stream, the same thing happens. Which is why you'll have, like, a solid 2 minutes of silence. Die, Liam. Stab you into an insufferable, beautiful sweater. I'm giving up on talking. We're just gonna talk best we can. You channeled Omen's desire to stab Liam into a healthy outlet. I'll take a win where I can. +2 boldness, -2 charm for introducing Omen to the wonderful hobby of fabric stabbing. I mean sewing. And we'll go back to the hotel today. Chilling in your hotel room when suddenly a man dressed as a rat breaks in. Runs around while yelling, "I'm the rat, I am the rat, look at me, the rat," and then he leaves as confusingly as he came. Call reception to complain. Ah yes, that. Happens sometimes. Apologies. We can compensate you with +2 creativity. Fuck it, you'll take that. Yeah. A bit later, Liam, April, and Omen are enjoying some downtime together. April's very focused on what she's writing in her notebook. I still love how the spikes just go through the blanket. What is it about that scribbling that engrosses you so? Are you penning another diary entry? Last one left quite the cliffhanger. Moving on. I was about to read that out loud and then I read it. Too busy to talk right now. Gotta push through writer's block and finish the lyrics for my next single. Okay, now I'm stuck. Maybe because I'm not craving lollipops. I'm a sucker for your beefy 5-layer burrito. Love isn't as catchy. Fuck, now I'm hungry. Faulty foundation, melody and lyrics. You have so far are too formulaic. Formulas always work, you know. 6th grade math. Talking about art, not math. Art smart. I think you're wasting an opportunity to control your minions. Stands and minions. Same difference. Stands follow your every whim, do they not? You could easily mobilize them. True. Omen, don't convince April to manipulate her fan base and to commit heinous crimes. No, do it. I would never do that. I definitely have never done that before. Ah! Sorry, chat scared me. April doesn't want your friend's unsolicited advice, but shutting Liam and Omen up is unrealistic, so the next best thing is to offer her your unsolicited advice. Fans love to wildly theorize about celebrities' personal lives. Write a song that vaguely implies you murder someone. All good songs summon the devil when you play them in reverse. Just write down a devil summoning invocation and put it in reverse. Not a bad idea. Cultist chants, hidden in pop music is just edgy enough to stir up interest. Anyone know a good spell to summon the devil? I can no longer cast spells. Got Prince of Hell's phone number. Does that work? Oh, fuck. It's up to me now. Me? Dark forbidden magic? I don't know why I said it like that. Oh, but of course. There we go. Pull out your phone, scroll through your demonic spellbook app. I have spells to summon the devil for evil reasons, spells to summon the devil for horny reasons, spells to summon the devil for those rainy days when you just feel alone. Certainly have a pentagram for every occasion. Lonely summoning spell you give. A country song. Okay. It's not really your brand.
Oh, wow.
Cheesy in all the right ways. Let me mix up a melody. Huh. Undercut with some clown honks. Okay. Pretty catchy. Feels strange. Is it normal for this song to make me want... Okay. Omen, that's great. You and your friends celebrate by shaking your butts. Okay. +2 smarts, -2 boldness. I'm not fun, though.
The others will never believe this.
To the lobby. Sorry, I need to drink tea before I read something. I'm dying. We're still only on day 2. You're walking around with your favorite magical girl wig on. It's itchy as hell. Yes. Scratch your head under your wig. Oh crap, a random streamer just recorded you doing that awkward finger wiggle. Dude, I fucking hate doing that. This is why I don't like wearing wigs, because you have to, like, when you scratch your head, you have to somehow, like, get in between the I can't fucking talk. The net of the wig. And, like, you have to, like, also make sure that you don't fuck up the hair. And you have to try and find a spot that doesn't have glue or hairspray. And it's the most awkward thing ever. And it's always the worst when you, like, make eye contact with someone as you are doing that. I hate that. Hate it. Oh god, no. Your weird head scratch goes through the entire internet cycle. Memed, shitposted, mashed up, and even turned into a viral dance. Alas, fame is fleeting, and you stop being cool when a CEO does the Magica head scratch in an ad. You still got +2 boldness. But I'm not fun! And I have 23 smarts. Wow, I am way too fucking smart. I don't like this. Wandering around when you see Owen and Liam arguing, a SpookyCon staple familiar. Yeah. One day without this armor, that's all I ask. Asking too much. The Coven put you in that magical suppression armor for a reason. Stupid reason. You try and take over the world one time. Yeah. I've always championed your ability to be redeemed, but restoring your magic is a step too far. Okay, you know what? Fuck you. I mean, yeah, but, like, you know, fuck you. Since stream can't really see this, you're more smart than me, but I'm more fun than you, and it shows in the games of that game. You always get insane fun and insane stupid. I am way too fucking smart and not fun. Okay, back to... Wait, I'm sorry, what the... Hold on, what the fuck did that call me? The smartass? I just noticed that. Fuck you, game. If I ever ask you to hold open... As if I'd even ask you to hold the door open for me, you insufferable underfed eggplant. Bad day, Omen? Bad century. Liam refuses to authorize me to remove my accursed armor. It is unfortunate because there are many activities I would like to perform without it. Moving on. The fact the music fucking stopped. Anyways, we must persevere. There are some other spells in my grimoire I would like to cast, magic or not. Used to have the grandest of times, summoning otherworldly creatures, sometimes broker deals, sometimes just have a chat. Worm. My inability to activate a summoning circle makes this impossible, but perhaps with your innovation ideas we can change that. Omen's ego is clearly riding on this, and hey, with any luck it might result. Moving on. Order a pizza, it's like summoning the delivery person, and includes pizza, which most traditional summoning spells lack. Summoning powerful entities is an exercise of selfishness. You're always calling them to come to you. Have you ever considered visiting them? What a perfect plan. You place a pizza order while Omen dials up her resident shenanigan assistants. Does Omen hate me? Why the fuck would she summon this fucker? While we wait for the pizza, we are going to pick a fight. Let's check out that biker bar. Oh my god! It's Pokemon! I just realized that... Is that Pokemon? I can't fucking tell. This looks like it could be a Pokeball hat. And this looks like it could be a Magikarp. But then you have like a fucking Yoshi egg. Doug, my sweet summer child, a summon's main use is to provide aid in battle. Okay. Look. I'm sorry. I want to kill this guy. Never have I ever had better minions or friends. Aww. Except for this fucker. This guy sucks. Omen buys a beer exclusively for the purpose of throwing it at a stranger. There we go. That was my drink. You want to fight? Wow, this guy looks pissed. What a sweet coincidence. That's exactly what I want. Shut up. I'm gonna eat you too as soon as I get back from hiding in the bathroom. Pizza for Omen. Command you to throw pepperonis at my enemy's lower hireling. The things I do to get a tip. Your opponents are forced to deal with pepperoni face. Omen follows up by punching them because it's hard to dodge a punch with scalding pepperonis in your eyes. Later, after the fight, you all enjoy your victory pizza. Best spell side effect ever. +2 fun to -2 charm. Fuck, finally. Big yawn. You go to the main stage to watch a panel on how to make a successful comic. That's relevant. Good artist copy, great artist steal. Seems easy enough. There's a lot of great comics out there to steal from, like Spider-Man. Write what you know. You know plenty about Spider-Man. The future of your comic looks bright. Add sharks. Sharks are cool. I don't know that much about sharks. Fair enough. Spider Shark comic by Noodle in the future. +2 smart. Fuck! I'm at 25 smarts. You're wondering which of your friends you will coincidentally run into. What the fuck is a coincidence? That's not a thing. Coincidentally run into next. Liam and Owen are arguing, of course. As your sponsor, I'm saying I don't think you've been bringing the right attitude with meetings. Fair. Have to go back to prison if you quit. Quiet quitting. You cannot quiet quit rehab. What's the point of being good anyway? It's just something you have to do. Don't have to do anything. This is just what Big Good wants you to think. Okay. Goodness is a requirement to live in a civilized society. You're boring. I can be evil and care about some other people. I care very much for Doug, April, and Noodle. Aww. What about me? As I was saying. Oh. Oh, buddy. Noodle, I see you hiding behind the pillar. Make yourself useful and give me an inarguable reason why Omen should live a life of good. It's cool to have morals and manage to collect all the morals. They let you add new rules to the rules of conduct. How else are you going to get a good rating at Rate My Morals? I like the collecting one, though. And we'll go with this. That isn't a thing. You can't just say random bullshit and expect it to be true. Sure you can. Pull up ratemymorals.com and shove it in Liam's face. I hate it here. Me. Anyways. You don't even need a profile for other people to rate you. Here's your score, Liam. Let me see that. 1.9 stars. What do these reviews say? Jennifer W. thinks my constructive critique of her shitty cooking blog was a vicious attack on her character. That's bullshit. I could have been much meaner. Making an account and demanding that she change her rating. Right, because badgering people on the internet is definitely a sign of having good morals. Enough about Liam. How many stars do I have? Negative stars? Girl. Why am I so badly rated? Let's see. Pamela H. says you stabbed her. Roger B. says you stabbed him. Sam T. left with multiple stabbing related reviews. There's a reason my knife went back for a second. How many times do I have to tell you that stabbing people is not okay? It sounds stupid when you say it, but if several strangers on the internet are also saying it, I suppose that must be true. Why do I feel like... Am I reading too fast? Minus 2 fun. Fuck! Just earned that. Also, my arm just cracked. I did not like that. Ooh, the lights. Okay. Let's do community zone. You find several 5D chess matches going on at the same time. Time to prove your smarts to this whole con. You play 5 matches all at the same time. You make fast decisions, going from chess table to chess table. Everyone's impressed until they realize you've lost all chess matches in a few moves. 0 smarts, but +2 fun. You'd think with me having like 25 smarts, I'd actually be good at this. Sit down to play Wizards and Wyverns with Liam, Omen, April, and that thing. I hate you. Everyone's here. Thank you for being part of my campaign. Prepare to enter a fantasy realm of the place. No pressure. I'll set the scene. You're in a tavern looking for information on a warlock that you've heard is trying to cast a curse on this realm. What do you do?
Oh, I got a spell just for that.
Is it shutting the fuck up? Spot some shady hooded figures playing dominoes in the corner of the room. They look suspicious, almost as if they know something about... of course you do. Are you going to talk to them too, as I was saying? Dominoes. Sorry, I had to check my phone so I wasn't paying attention, but I love dominoes. As do I. I will destroy you all at this game within a game. Liam, what number must my math rock roll so that I may lay the most intimidating domino? Doesn't have any rules on how to play dominoes in a campaign. Poor guy, maybe you should get something, do something to get everyone refocused on his campaign. Roll sleight of hand to start eating the dominoes without your friends noticing. Except that you can't unhook these idiots. Help Liam redesign his campaign so it will be experienced through high stakes domino matches. It's a win-win. Suddenly a group of bandits rush into the tavern with swords and dominoes drawn. Roll initiative. I was waiting for this to get messy. Wield my strongest domino piece. Lose down a double blank domino tile, effectively sealing off that path. Lose 10 HP. You must survive. I command it. Too late. I shall not pass this death save. You must succeed where this old wizard could not. Thank fuck. We lay our tiles like our lives depend on it. If only the Reaper would take me instead. Oh my god, he's so sad. Oh, that's so cute. Okay. Even later. Nat 20, lay my final tile. Gag upon your bitter failure. There we go. Omen wins the domino boss fight. The warlock has no choice but to dispel his curse on these lands. Good job.
That was cool.
That was fun. That actually seems like it would be something fun. Glad you enjoyed the game. Domino's thing was annoying at first. It was actually fun. I demand we play another. This time around, categories. Ooh. Have a great time playing games with your friends. +2 creativity for helping design a campaign around such an innovative concept. -2 fun. Fuck. Merch hall. Suddenly realize your phone is dead. Good thing you're at the merch hall. Find a stab where someone is selling chargers. You want to buy one, but feel bad about buying something not so nerdy. Vendor sighs and draws a... I've learned my fucking lesson. I'm not saying this. I have learned my lesson. On the charger. Sold. You gain +2 charm. You, Zoe, and Omen decide to visit Liam's Yowie art stand again. The three of you find him motionless, staring wide-eyed at a piece of paper. He seems unnerved. You good? Might even be too good. Doing some warm-up sketches. Okay. Oh god. What is the matter with you two? You look as if you stumbled upon an ambush. Let me see. Okay. I've always thought your hobby was stupid. Told me twice just yesterday. I stand corrected. Okay. Name your price, I'll give you anything. $5 weight account for inflation, I will give you $5,000. I don't think I should sell this one. Draw some underwear on it, the world is not ready. Oh god. I can't even read this. I'm sorry. I can't read this. Stabbing you in your sleep. Okay. It's better. Omen could decide not to stab me. Have you met Omen? It isn't a matter of if, but when. You're scary. Let me focus. +2 creativity, -2 boldness. Anyways. Oh, fuck yeah, shopping. Have the thing for you, whatever you pick. Dull Daniel does nothing. Do literally nothing. Stats but other people. Based on the stat icons from popular video game Human Prom, they have slight effects on people's stats. Zodiac Thirst Cosmic Office includes a first selection of 6 of the 12 star signs you can date on the acclaimed dating sim. These figures are said to have non-slight effects on people's stats. Buff bugs. I think I went with buff bugs last time. Major Arcana No Mercy. Some of the best characters from the hit anime of the same name. These figurines are about sound and video. Weird Little Village brings to figure form some of the most popular neighbors of the cozy yet creepy game. They are cursed. I went with this the first time, and then I kept having to use the bathroom in-game, which was weird. Landmarks in Love, series of handsome figurines. What do I do? What do I go for? I don't want to go with Dull Daniel. He's kind of lame. And I don't know how I feel about this, and I don't really like these. So it's like one of these, and I went with buff bugs. So it's gonna be one of these three. What are we vibing with? Foxy, help me. This person just keeps flicking. Just going through all the faces. That's okay. What do I pick of these three? Actually, I'm scared of the sound. I'm scared of the sound and video one. So maybe one of these two. I'm like narrowing it down because I went with buff bugs last time, I think. Did I go for buff bugs? I don't remember. Zodiac Thirst. Okay. What do I get? Aquarius, head of R&D. Swap all your stats random. Oh, fuck. 19 fun! Oh, he's gonna continue to swapping. He's gonna continue to swap my stats. I feel it. Comic time. Wait, is this comic? Yes, it is. Another day, another morning to devote to the comic you're working on. Time to brainstorm. A genie gives you $1 million, but there's a catch. You'll develop a serious addiction to puns. You'll be stalked by a demon named Larry. When you are talking to anyone, you make the persistent error of calling them mom. Every morning, you have to eat 6 burritos, causing a persistent tummy ache. Addicted to puns? Okay. We'll go with that. We'll go with that. What conversation topic is severely underrated? Your mom jokes. I don't know this word. Convergent evolution, which non-crabs organ. Oh, right. I still don't know how to pronounce it, but I actually do know this word. I just forgot. What not to name your fantasy characters unless you want them to sound dumb. Discussing the fact that while Tauruses are objectively hot, Geminis tend to be the worst. Your mom jokes. Carcinization. I don't even think I said that right. Lobby. You're walking around the lobby when you suddenly hear, "Look, it's Noodle." Well, hold on. Oh. Nobody's looking at you. They're looking at somebody who's dressed up cosplaying you. When did you get famous? Are you part of a beloved video game franchise? And more importantly, did that guy steal your clothes? Too many questions in your head. You need +2 boldness to go on with your life without asking them. I want to see what name it gives me. The box escapist. Okay. Carcinization. Carcinization? Carcinization. We know that I can't pronounce words for the life of me. Thank you for helping, though. Thank you for trying to help. It is appreciated. I've heard that word maybe twice in my life. You're exploring the lobby with your friends when Omen comes across her wallet. What is this? A cache of money free for the taking. Remember what we've been discussing? Evil is fun. Aw. Inevitable in a godless world. No, evil is bad, stealing is evil. This is not stealing. The wallet is clearly left here for me as a gift from the universe. An apology for all the unfairness is foisted upon me. Someone clearly lost this. Apparently there's nothing fun like keeping it, so I'm going to guess eat it? No. Find the owner, give it back. That's impossible. There are so many people in this... Cavernous, that's the word. I thought this said carnivorous for some reason, and I had to pause, because I'm like, it doesn't have an I. Anyways. You say find the owner is impossible. I say you're looking for the clues wrong. T. You shut the fuck up. Bar brawl. Noodle, help me come up with an actual plan. Write a sad country song about losing your beloved wallet and perform it on the big stage. Whoever cries is probably missing their wallet. We gotta get into the mindset of the person who owns this wallet. Let's all lose our wallets so we can start in the right headspace. Say, there's a Shakespearean solution to our problems. Instead of violence, we're resorting to theater. Alright.
I have the perfect cosplay for that.
That's okay. Dibs on singing. Being me is gaining interest in something for a month. You know, that's fair. I get that. I get that a lot. Except my my fixations don't die. They stay. Ugh. I got a brand new tractor and went to pay the hard working man. Where my wallet should have been, there was emptiness in my hand. I'm not doing the rest of that. I just wanted to do that one rhyme. Penniless Purgatory. Man, the crowd starts crying. Damn, this hits home. I miss my wallet so much. The leathery tacked to the hands. The way it looks stuffed with beautiful money. We get it, you're poor now. No need to be a baby about it. Is this your wallet? We found it on the ground. You found here. Dear sweet wallet, come back to me. The guy caresses and kisses the wallet while crying. +2 creativity, -2 smarts. We're going back to the hotel. I need a break. You're outside the con when you see a bunch of sleepy-looking people sitting down. Hey, welcome to the Smoker's Lounge. Smoker's Lounge, one of them says to you. There's no Smoker's Lounge, so we decided to make one out here. Want a puff? You've seen too many PSAs to say yes to drugs, but you strike up a conversation with them while they're getting high off their asses. They have interesting opinions on snacks, ASMR videos, and 2001: A Space Odyssey. Listening to them and inhaling some of their weed fumes gives you +2 creativity. I have 31 in creativity, holy. And 8 in smarts. Anyways. Later, you're at the hotel bar with April, Zoe, and Omen when you're approached by a drunk guy with that. Anyways. Keeping each other company. Are you stupid? The short answer is yes, but I think he's trying to flirt with us. Ugh. Ugh.
Hard pass.
They like to go home. Ugh. Ugh. Courtship has grown much more vulgar since my day. I don't like this guy.
But no.
This guy sucks. This guy sucks. I want to punt him across the universe. Thank you. Catch these fucking hands. I hate it here.
Someone give me a knife.
I will gladly give you a knife, girl. Don't jeopardize your redemption arc for this. Noodle, get rid of them, right? I sure can. Perfect time to use that trapdoor you proactively installed a month ago in case something like this happens. You just need to trick this dude into standing on it. Call this Casanova's grandma to see if he feels like flirting in front of her. To be fair, at this point, you know he might. We're going with the trapdoor. That you said you installed one in the con center. I installed several! This seems like something I would do. There's one here, 2 in the main lobby, 1 in the bathroom stall, 1 on the main stage, 1 in the elevator, and at least 1 other, but I forgot where I put it. One cannot say your trapdoor technique is half-assed. Nice. Okay. I don't like this guy. If you stood over there, right here, 2 feet to the left here, too far to the left, stand on top, and that unrelated square cut into the floor. That's perfect. Let her rip. You pull... I like that sound. You pull the huge lever that you're surprised nobody asked about earlier. The annoying flirt falls deep into the earth. think I broke all my bones except... Okay, go, just die. You can try and kill some guys and they still won't take a hint. So true! +2 smarts! -2 charm.
Look at the lights.
I have no charm. Community zone. You see a bunch of top hat gentlemen, a vintage car, a dog, and a boot. That's LARP Monopoly. I'm having trouble talking, and I do apologize for this. I'm talking so much, but I want to read these because they're fun. This goes against all your values, yet... This goes against all your values, yet the moment you start making money, you gentrify the fuck out of a street by building many hotels. You make sure everyone who dares to step on your turf becomes miserable. Father of 3 begs you to lower the rent. Get good, you yell. What have you become? You burn your Monopoly money and leave. Deep down you had to admit it. Yeah, +2 fun. Then you look over and see Liam, Omen, Doug, and Nico. Fuck. China Frog, a scoreboard. In your con, better check this anomaly out. Oh, hi Doug. Imaginary ball. You basically sit together and imagine you're playing a ball game. It's fun. Ready to play? Let's have me against all of you. Critical strategic error, vampire. 1 versus 4 is a completely unfair distribution. Your right is completely unfair for you 4. It is on. You and your friends sit down, close your eyes, and start imagining as hard as you can. You imagine yourself on the bench. You don't want to be left out, but you don't want to play sports either, even if they're imaginary. Do any of you see the ball? At least I don't have to see his face.
Are we winning?
Just the inside of my eye sockets. Are we winning? I just scored a point. How? Fortify your point to me or forfeit your point to me or forfeit your life. I don't know why I thought that said fortify.
Yes.
I scored again. You think Liam's full of it, but then a referee shows up and awards Liam 2 imaginary points. I wish I was half the athlete you are. Liam somehow stomps everyone's ass at imaginary ball. A crowd has formed to cheer him on. 20-0. He keeps repeating, huh, I scored again with his eyes closed. I gotta hit the bench. I think I twisted my imaginary ankle. Noodle, get in there. Fuck. I don't have imaginary medical insurance. Anime Mastermind plot twist. Reveal you imagined that 1 week before, your team paid millions of imaginary dollars to hire Liam, so all of his points have been for your team. Throw Liam off by asking him why he isn't wearing imaginary pants on the imaginary match.
Holy moly!
There are children here. You can see them right there in your minds. I beg to differ. Skipped on imaginary leg day. Shouldn't shame him because he doesn't want to hit the imaginary gym as often as we all do. Describing every detail of his imaginary pants. Look, everyone, Doug scored a point. I did. The ref says he did, so he did. The final score is Team Liam, 20 points. Team Omen and Henchman, 1 point. We may have been defeated, but thanks to you, my gelatinous friend, we escaped total crushing humiliation, which is better than nothing.
I'm good at sports.
You go, Doug. While your friends celebrate, Liam puts his hand on your shoulder. I respect that. I rarely see a team score even 1 point against me. Okay. Did he just wink at you, or did you imagine that you're not imagining the +2 fun you get at least, or the -2 smarts you lose?
Others will never believe this.
Merch hall? Merch hall. You check out the stands and buy a few comic books. They give you a free tote bag. After that, you buy a couple prints from an artist. You get another tote bag. Then you buy a cool tote bag, and they give it to you inside a free tote bag. You gain +2 charm for all these fashionable and free tote bags you have now, if only you had something to carry them all. And finally, my charm is going up. Oh, goddamn. You, Zoe... What the fuck? I forgot how to read. You, Zoe, Omen, and April are checking out the cool art in Artist Alley as well as some not so cool art. For example, you. I'll buy a fanzine. Not again. Oof. I need water. Hold on. April's back to freaking me out a little bit, just so you know. Buy one zine, get 3 free. Don't miss a unique sale. Didn't even want 1. Why would we want 3? It's gotta be something you want. I'll give you my hand. Worm. Freshly severed. Ew. Yum. Oh! Might be a good bargain. I have a need for a new hand. Could her appendage be attached to me? I don't think surgery's that advanced yet. Hand could have other uses. One of those wish-granting hands, like a monkey's paw. Please no, not the monkey's paw again. If this zine seller insists on selling you a promotion, surely you could come up with a better one. You've always wanted a pilot license. She must agree to act as your champion if you ever decide to solve a dispute through trial by combat. Sorry. Normally I prefer to fight my own battles, but a champion could certainly come in handy. Seems easy to me. What are the odds you're going to need a champion? Higher than you think. Go taunt someone and start a dispute. Nice. Starting disputes turns out to be incredibly easy when you put your heart into it. This makes you realize your friends can be oppressively annoying. Also makes you realize that SpookyCon has a trial by combat arena in the basement. Oh no. So you offered to be someone's champion if they bought your zine, huh? Yep. Same. Consumers just get more and more demanding, don't they? Not paying you to chat. Good gladiators are so hard to find these days. All ends well. The zine vendor got to sell a zine and murder someone with their bare hands. And you got to eat popcorn and watch a fight to the death. +2 boldness, -2 fun. That's fine. Time to get back to the con. We're going to the main stage now. I skipped main stage last time. You attend a panel on how to seamlessly add loot boxes to games. The short answer is that you shouldn't. Turns out to be invaluable knowledge that makes you gain +2 smarts. Pay 10 monster tokens to open a mystery box with a bonus random amount of smarts. Just kidding. You, Omen, and Liam meet. Son of a bitch. They apparently have cookies. Shut up. How mad would you all be if I told you I don't have cookies and I actually asked you to come here because I signed us up to compete in a game show? Quite mad considering I aborted an excellent nap to be here on short notice. Oh, hey, it's you again. Tag Team Trivia. I'm your host, and still single for those who are wondering. Interdimensional Prince. Still a twink. You're lucky I can't stab you on live TV. Nico, for your safety, I think you should be on my team. Let's do this. A future in jeopardy. What will be the capital of the Republic of Florida 100 years from now? Trick question, Florida isn't a republic. But it might be in 100 years. I think the answer is Constantinople. Correct. Constantinople will be due for a comeback in a century. Awesome. Nailed it. Our second team has a chance to steal your points. I'd rather steal Nico's liver. Yeah. Guess that's fine. No, wait, my lawyers are shouting into my earpiece that we can't do that. So go second. Ooh, what's our category? Big bonus question, will you marry me? This whole thing is another ruse to trick people into marrying you, isn't it, Prince? Yes, I mean, I can neither confirm nor deny. Regular thing with this man. People say I'm evil. What'll it be? Where you submit to my game show ruse and become my better half? Is the answer to this one Constantinople too? Stuck between a rock and a hard place. Yes is surely correct, but there are many. I can't fucking read. Good gods. Foxy's supposed to be the one that can't read. Anyways, but while there are many people at the con you may want to marry, the prince isn't one of them. I'm gonna go with no. How tragic, but you're correct, Noodle. Really? Been studying I've been studying consent lately and learned just because I've tricked someone to marry me doesn't mean they agree to it. So no is a fine answer.
Sounds legit.
Hey, hi! You shut up. Congratulating him for figuring this out now. Apparently so, because confetti rains down and a big banner that says character development, big prize unfurls. Yippee! +2 charm for picking a spicy category, but -2 smarts. I need the charm.
Will never believe this.
Oh my god, achievement unlocked. Chronic game show participant. That was fun, but back to the hotel. Lounging around the hotel, you see a sign in front of the conference room. Con artist meeting. You learn a lot about cool techniques. They feel much more like scams. Who are you to judge what is and isn't art? +2 creativity for learning to bend the truth to make a quick buck. 33 creativity. Oh, fuck. I like her outfit right now. Holy. Her hair tied up is so adorable. Also, the headband's a nice color. They arrested Oscar Wilde for that. It's literally the only thing. Sounds like the 1890s would not have been a great time to enter my slut era. Okay. Is that... Oh, what's his name? Crash Bandicoot? Is that what they call him? Hold on, I'm actually gonna look this up. Crash. Oh my god, it is. Well, lovely day to relax with your friends at the hotel. If only the quesadilla you'd eaten earlier wasn't putting up such a fight. Which is a polite way of saying you have to take a massive shit. Go to the bathroom, but now you face the greatest problem of traveling with your friends. You don't want them to... Okay. 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 Getting hungry. Anyone got popcorn I can pop? No, but I have some marshmallows you can eat. They're yummier and quieter anyways. Fuck. Anyone want to listen to music? Actually, can I show you a new game I've been getting into? It's called Whisper Core. Fuck! Season finale of Reincarnated as a supervisor in the deafeningly loud firecracker factory. That show just got cancelled. Let's have a moment of silence. Fuckity fuck. Okay. Out of the bathroom window instead. You're on the 5th floor, so according to physics, the chances of your friends... Okay. We're going with that. Clearly the only solution here. Okay. Oh my god, are you okay? Yes, but my husband's trapped in a flaming car. Call 911. What happened outside? Can you check Nico? There was a car crash. Something hit the windshield. Looks like poop. Poop hit the windshield. Maybe from a really big pigeon. No. I did not. You've never done that? Okay. Okay. Your friends give you a big group hug. Okay. Alright. I'm on day 3. I'm almost done day 3 and then we'll hit day 4. So. I think that guy's husband is dead. +2 smarts, -2 charm. Fuck! Oh my god, pajama party. I did not realize that was an achievement. But yes, I will have fun. I will definitely have fun. Or try to, at least. Merch hall. Find a cool shirt in a commercial stand. Costs $3.99 monster dollars. Then you buy a cool zine for $2.99 monster dollars. And then a set of anime badges for $1.99 monster dollars. Then a pack of gum for 99 cents. You have 4 loose coins jiggling in your pocket. Annoying as fuck. You find a shady guy who whispers, "Give it to me and I'll give you +2 charm." You feel dirty for some reason, but you got stats and your pockets aren't jiggling anymore. I needed the charm anyways. Zoe invites you to a cafe to discuss her newest project. You can't wait for a sneak peek of the fanfic queen's latest work. The idea is after Space Lord Zortath gets killed in canon, he's reincarnated as a cashier at Walfart. A true reverse isekai. I see you are also patrons of what I've come to call hyperactive bitter bean juice. Did they not have coffee? They did. I just prefer my name for it. Powerful villain being forced to adapt to modern society. I apologize for the cough. Was the plot progression? Has his former overlord adapted to a strange new world? Still in early planning. I need to drink tea, I'm sorry. Can they bring themselves to accept the overpriced inferiority, excuse me, of the taxi cab over the vastly superior locomotive? Okay, trains are underrated. Genuinely, I think trains are truly underrated, especially in North America. We need more trains. Because we only really use trains right now for moving around goods. But as like a form of transportation, it's amazing. Plus you get to see nice scenery most of the time. At least going through Canada you do. Like there's actually a train route I really, really, really want to do one day, but it's like kind of expensive to, you know, be comfortable in it. But it's a train that goes from Vancouver, and I think it goes all the way to sorry, something just broke on my desk. It goes all the way to Toronto, I think. But that would be so fun. It takes like a week to get there and then a week to get back ish. It's like either a week or it's like 4 days, one of the two. I don't remember because it has a few stops. But I think that would be so fun, and I've never been that far east. Like the furthest east I've ever been is it's whatchamacallit? What do you call it? Calgary. That's the furthest east. That sucks. Like, I really wish... Like, I want to travel more, but the thing is, like, being scared of planes and flying really doesn't help. Oh, thank you for checking in. But yeah, it just... It sucks. Anyways. Sorry, I could go on about trains for a while. Don't read into that. Anyways. Do they conquer the intellectually barren wasteland of social media, or do they succumb to the insidious brain rot? And, are they successful in their pursuit of happiness? Noodle's here to help me answer those questions. Creativity is not my strong suit. Rather listen to Noodle's ideas and harshly judge them. You know what? I'll take it. You've heard the scary overlord. Pitch a plot for Zoe's new reverse isekai fic. The villain gets one legendary artifact that doesn't exist in his realm. Therapy. The villain realizes this new world could feel less confusing and threatening if he rode a big, menacing excavator everywhere he goes. What is an excavator? A vehicle construction workers use. Kind of looks like a machine. A big metal dragon. Sounds badass. Why did nobody tell me about this? I mean, have you ever heard of an excavator isn't your typical icebreaker? It should be. Okay. That's probably going to be a problem. Should we go do something about it? Nah. I have my fanfic to work on. I'm surprised Omen is so interested in it. I didn't peg them for a Space Lord Zortath fan. Yeah, I don't think that's what they're a fan of. Pretty sure they were just projecting onto the whole reverse isekai villain thing. That makes more sense. Zoe's epiphany is interrupted by a giant excavator blasting through the cafe wall. Beep beep motherfuckers. I like that. Excavating is going to be my entire personality from now on. Look at how much fun they're having. It's a good day to be a good friend and flee from the scene you sort of help of a cafe that you sort of help destroy. +2 boldness, -2 charm.
To find some juicy gossip.
We're going to the lobby. I have no charm. Walking around the lobby, you see a kid tripping over and scratching his knees. Stupid kids. When will they learn? Still, you take pity on him and try to comfort him. You tell him not to cry, for there are worse things than scratching your knees. Things like war, famine, or the time you forgot your pants at home. Fuck, why did you have to remember that? Now you're crying too. After 15 minutes of bawling your eyes out, you decide to be brave and go on with your life. Unlike this stupid wimpy kid. Way to go! +2 boldness. I have 24 boldness. This is weird. You fake a paper cut. You fake a paper cut to have an excuse to hang out with Omen and Doug while they get their con volunteer hours manning the first aid booth. Liam's there too. The monotony of Liam drilling everyone on their first aid knowledge is interrupted. I just heard Discord. Is interrupted by a woman stumbling into the booth clutching her wrist. Don't worry, miss. Don't worry, miss. We're trained volunteers. How can I help? Describe your pain. I'm experiencing chest pressure, fluid retention, and decreased urine output. I think I'm suffering from acute kidney failure. That's specific. You appear to be the biggest expert on your own condition. I give you the scalpel and wish you luck. Just then, a group of guys carry in their friend who's bleeding everywhere. I thought it said carrying. Another one. We're busy right now. You need to reschedule your injury for a later appointment. But we need help. I bet my bro here $10 that if I could use my new arrows of unreasonable sharpness to puncture his kidney with 50 feet. Totally worth it. You didn't even win $10. This is a disaster. A con is not the place to treat multiple serious kidney injuries. What is it with everyone and their kidneys? Now, if we only had more than one spare kidney. Why do you have a spare kidney at all? Well, 1 kidney-related injury happening is improbable enough, but 2, that's just unheard of. I'll page the on-site surgeon, tell him he has to leave the Shonen Marathon early. But we're gonna have to decide who gets the spare kidney and who doesn't. Don't want that on my conscience. And I do. Save your friends from making a hard choice. Stab yourself in the kidney. Sharing is caring. Sharing is caring. One nice solution. Thinking of both of them. Also useless. Half a kidney won't help anyone.
Someone give me a knife.
I think she'll just do it. It's fine. So we'll give you a knife. I just said so. I implore you. It's been so long since I've been allowed to play with a knife. Let her cut the kidney, man. Look at her face. Please stop, you're all stupid. Just give the kidney to the other guy. At least one of us will survive. I get it. Noodle did the Solomon thing where they threatened to cut the baby in half to reveal who the real mom is. What's this about cutting a baby in half? Oh god. I forgot about that story, honestly. I also can't believe I knew that story. By the time you wrangle the knife away from Omen, the dude with the arrow in his kidney has already bled out. Which solves the little moral dilemma. +2 charm, -2 boldness. Alright. Fresh air. It seems like we're trying to charm Omen.
Shall I talk her next?
Why are you sitting with that fucker? Talk about being a volunteer, friend group, hobbies. Let's talk hobbies. Eating hot dogs. That isn't a hobby. Pastime then. Surely, in a way, I adore passing my time. You really like hot dogs. Don't like doctors. Fair enough. Hot dogs, hands down, best thing to happen to me after imprisonment. Aren't hot dogs a thing that existed for more than 100 years? Pretty sure they existed in Frankfurt in the late... I can't read that century. Why does my brain retain these things but not my old passwords? Don't beat yourself up. Your brain isn't your greatest asset, but this is something we have accepted by now. You should accept it too. Okay. How do you explain not knowing about hot dogs? Excuse me for not knowing about this one food during the 25 years I had before getting imprisoned. This is the thing. The one thing we did not have back then was this internal internet. I thought this was a V. This looks like a V. Internal net thing. Plain plausible for people to not know about a certain thing if it didn't happen in your vicinity. For example, I did not know about the existence of karate either. That makes sense. It does, but then again, your brain isn't your best asset. As previously stated, it follows that it doesn't process common sense for what... Bit of a tragedy. Want to know another tragedy? That I've come to know about hot dogs when I've had half the hands I used to have. I could use one of mine to help stuff hot dogs in your mouth. That's actually kind of sweet. Don't mention it. Sorry for being mean to you. You might have a weak brain, but you make up for it with a strong heart. Thank you. You run to the hot dog food truck where you proceed to feed hot dogs to Omen. It's nice to spend time with your friends trying out their hobbies. Aww. Alright, comic, then one more thing of interactions, and then I get to pick a date, which is Omen. We've already established this. It's time for your last brainstorming session for your comic. Where did the time go? You've ended up in the most obscure music festival ever. Which band are you checking out? Counterfeit Poetry, All You Can Eat Breakfast Buffet, Most Glorious Hole, Underground Mathletes. Counterfeit Poetry. Oh god. You're still at the obscure music festival. Now that you've chosen a band, just going by their title, which song would be your new favorite? Not this. Metaphors done wrong, 5-letter words, empathy for the man who can only eat soup. I like titles that are slightly convoluted, so we're going with this. It's like a Fallout Boy title. Fallout Boy title. There we go. I can't fucking talk.
I can't wait to tell everyone about this.
Community Zone. You sit down to play experimental new TTRPG called Dancing with Dragons. Typical Tolkien-esque fantasy setting, but the battles are decided in a DDR match against your opponents. You carry your party because you've got moves for days. A little unfairly skewed because your game master has a broken foot, but that's not your fault. +2 fun for kicking ass with your S-rank DDR skills. I suck at DDR. You're thinking dreamily of Omen. Okay. You're daydreaming about her arguing with Liam about it until you realize she's actually arguing with Liam about it. Dreams come true. What about a half day? I shan't even remove the full suit, just the cape. We've been over this. The answer is no. I'm doing a compromise with you instead of simply bashing your skull in. Is that not indicative of the vast growth I've made as a person? Hear you, but I said no. Okay. Girl, no. Baking them a bunch of delicious cookies with practically no poison in them. This is what nice people do. It's a start. I've got a panel to go to. We can talk more about this later. You're not dismissing me outright? Does that mean I have a chance? We'll see. Okay. Okay. You're scary. Close to coming in and giving me my powers back. One I've definitely like to practice is necromancy ritual I use to cast and raise an army of skeletons. Conquering kingdoms, terrifying widows and children. Bonafide. Okay. Work your magical, non-magic skills and get me the skeleton warriors I deserve. Tall order, but Omen's happiness is on the line. This is your true calling as a shenanigans doer. Convince Omen she has raised an army of reanimated skeletons by pulling off the biggest weekend at Bernie's ever. Oh god. Just raise a regular army. Almost everyone is a fresh covered skeleton anyways. The only thing standing between Omen and her skeleton army would be skinning a lot of people. Jesus. Call up Doug and fucking Nico. Oh my god, Doug's a hot dog. I never would have guessed we could convince so many people. Never underestimate the power of online radicalization. It can be a bit scary. How's everyone's skinning game? Whoever has the least experience can use my machete. I think I can manage with this potato peeler. I can raise the team's morale, like, from a distance. Okay. 3 hours later. Got my second one done. How are you all doing? Still on my first, I'm not very good at this. Sore hard with them screaming and all that. You've got this team, it's not so bad. Just picture them as big, delicious potatoes. I'm super into cheering Omen up, but hearing Hear me out. What if we made an army of skeletons with a skin exoskeleton? That's armor. Let's just drop the whole army plan. Aww. You sure? It's only natural that times and I have changed. We already lost half our recruits once they saw the whole skinning thing. I bet a hot dog would chew you up. Aww. You enjoy a delicious dinner with your friends. +2 boldness. Skinning sure worked up. All that +2 boldness skinning sure worked up an appetite. Hotel. Time off. Honing your drawing skills. Okay. Splash kaboom. Okay. +2 creativity. Alright. You're leaving your last activity when Omen steps directly in your path. Hello? Hi? Hi? Everything okay? Oh, shit. Okay. Okay. Do not let go to your head. It's a rare day. Okay. That escalated a lot faster than I thought. Oh my god. Fiction has forever changed courtship. 5 seasons of will they, won't they? A love triangle, at least only one bed situation. We're going with this. Intricate. It is. Loads of inspiration. 2 hours of explaining all your favorite romance tropes later. Okay. Okay. I do not yet own one. Okay. One, two, three. Okay. Thank you for explaining. All right. You know what? We can adapt. Oh. Okay. I'm going to leave you at the altar multiple times. I need a plane ticket to somewhere so that you can confess your true feelings for me at the airport. Okay. +2 creativity, -2 fun for going with the slow burn. You know what? I'll take the slow burn. It's fine. Less intimidating. Sit down at the main stage to learn about your favorite art form, anime. Specifically, ranking butts. Okay. Some of the choices are intriguing. God damn it. I just have the hiccups, and they're not going away. +2 smarts. Water. Invite Omen to watch a movie at the hotel. One-on-one time together. You're a cactus. Peak cinema, exceptionally relatable. What do you say it was called? Despicable Me.
Fascinating.
You see Owen reach into the popcorn bowl. Ah, spider. Okay. Aw. I mean, she's holding my hand. Close enough. I'm just stunned. Stop staring at me with that dumb face. That's just my face. Socks you in the jaw. Ow. Cuteness aggression. Are you saying I'm cute? No. Yes? I don't know. Okay. Punches you again. One more round of flirting and you'll end up eating your teeth. It's clear Omen at least kind of likes you. Omen can't remove her Iron Maiden, but sure looks uncomfortable. I got buried with her last time. We'll do this. Why not? Sure, why not? The 3 most romantic words in the English language. Alright. Oh, ow. Okay.
This is nicer than I thought.
Okay. It does not feel good. I'm getting stabbed by 1,000 tiny gnomes with knives. Okay. Lightheaded from bliss and blackout. I was probably getting lightheaded from blood loss. Wake up in a hospital bed. Watching Despicable Me 4 on your phone. Notice that you fainted. Okay. I was upset, and then I realized you were dying. Aw. It's a deal. +2 charm, -2 boldness. I'll take it. And finally, the merch haul. Sipping a cup of coffee. Deluxe box set edition of One Kick Boy makes you spit out your coffee. Your spit lands on the box set. You have great aim, bad luck. Discount. It's not condition anymore. Worm. +2 charm. Searching for some place to buy a gently used body pillow. When you find Omen, Nico, and Doug gathered around a strange camel patterned booth. I fucking hate you. It says this anime has almost 500,000 fans worldwide. But none of those are bigger fans than me of, what is this called? The Army. They'll kill every other fandom. Trust your pronouncements. What makes the fandom so powerful? Every year we get more funding than healthcare, education, and public transit. Fucking waste. Clearly everyone must love us. It's not like we've got such a monopoly on force that the government itself is scared of upsetting us. I like public transit. People leave so much cool stuff behind in their seats.
Now you're talking.
Shut up. Army Sona. My Friends is obviously a cynical recruitment attempt at a thinly disguised military superpower. The real question is this. Do we get our own guns? You get so many guns. As much as you love to imagine your friends in full gun corps, you won't be able to smooch any of them if they die in the war. How will you convince them not to join? Tell your friends that the army is lame. All the cool people are joining the Space Force. Show your friends how the army stifles creative expression by asking whether or not you can customize your weapons and uniforms. There's Space Force. I mean, yeah, but you don't want to join them. Zero gravity makes it weak. Perfect! I'm super weak! Me. I was destined to be a daring starship captain when all the spaces of Space Force, blah, 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 blah. Space Force doesn't have a mecha. They're just a bunch of nerds who sit in chairs all day. Pretty big talk from a guy who wasn't even good enough to get into Space Force. Damn.
No deal.
Why bother conquering the nations of this planet when I can conquer every planet? Exactly. You leave the army recruiter to cry all over his guns. Your friends all want to join the Space Force immediately, but the best you can do is a space-themed restaurant. No one is fooled. +2 fun, -2 boldness. Alright. The last day of the con. That is me. Plot twist, I go for none of them. Nah, we're going for Omen. I said I would, so we're going to. Yes. Fingers crossed, it worked. Finally, the art gang gathers around to put the pieces of your greatest masterpiece together. Fruits of your labor. The Flame of Truth. Oh my god, it is a crime noir. I fucking love this. The Flame of Truth is a pulp noir adventure that follows private investigator Mothman, me. This jaded detective used to be a part of the police force, but he lost his badge after testing to see if it could fit inside a zebra's mouth. His peace will be broken when a mysterious femme fatale comes to him with a new chase. The mysterious death of a twink. I'm reading faster than I can bring my mouse along. Anyways, but playing detective isn't easy when you have to battle your inner demons, which, in Moss's case, takes the form of a serious addiction to puns. And as if that wasn't enough, as the mysteries unravel, Moss will realize that this case might be tied to something much bigger. Your mom. Oh, I fucking love that. Can this moth find the flame of truth? Or will he be will he be consumed by the fire? I can't fucking read. Oh my god, it's so white. All my leads turned out to be dead ends. So there I was, searching in the last place left, the bottom of a bottle. You always find your way back here, don't you? What can I serve you, Moss? I think I have a thirst for gossip. Have you heard anything juicy lately? Sure. See that fellow over there? That unicorn isn't all magic and rainbows. I've heard he's gotten his horn in some dirty place. He's in the business of counterfeit poems. Really? He might know something about the mysterious death of a twink. Let's see where that horn points me to. Not so fast, Mossy boy. Oh my god. The boss isn't happy with you turning over so many rocks. You know what happens to moths who get too close to the light? They get burnt. I love this frame. You can't really see it behind me. That made it worse. But like, it's so funny. Yikes. Thwack! The rain tends my wounds, but it doesn't put out this fire that burns so bright in me. This flame of truth. You can't see me because I'm blocking it. But I'm literally just laying in a puddle. The beatdown made me see things clearly. The truth is, a bowl of soup and I have a healthy condition that only allows me to eat soup. That was a fucking lame-ass ending. Anyways. You go looking for Owen to invite them to the party, but they actually end up finding you first. Noodle, you will never believe it. Liam actually convinced the coven to let me take off my cape for a few hours. Who would have thought that the tedious fucker would actually be good for something? Should allow me to channel at least some of my power. That's incredible. What spells do you want to cast first? I decided not to cast any magic. What? Whole reason you want to take the cape off. At first, now I realize there are other... No. You know, I got that. Okay. You know, it's a dating sim. I was trying to romance her. Holy shit. Moving on. Moving on. Let me just move on. Anyways. 83 out of 357. 75. I've only gotten 2 secret endings. That was a secret ending? I don't know what the secret ending was. Anyways. Before we knew it, the con had ended. It was just 4 days, but we could swear it felt like an entire lifetime. All sorts of misadventures took place, entire friendships blossomed, and we ourselves changed as people. I was gonna say we find ourselves changed as people. Anyways. The idea of going back to your day-to-day lives made us feel a bit disoriented. Promises were made of not growing apart, of meeting again soon. Still, we would lie if we said it didn't feel a bit sad to leave that all behind. But as each of us went our own way, we realized that wherever we went, these people would be there with us. And all that came with the truth that to this day we hold close to our hearts. No matter where we are, we belong. It is a thought that gives us warmth, that makes us feel, once again, young and unafraid. And it reminds us that even as years go by, we will always be ready to start. Anyways, I am gonna skip this ending. I always skip this ending. I just unlocked a new plotline. I unlocked a new outfit for Omen. 3 new comic genres. A new blind box figure. Holy, I will look at these after.